There's a lot of good teams in the SEC. I don't think they feel pressure just because somebody else won a couple championships.
This is SEC football.
We write the story by what we do.
It's always tough in the SEC.
The passion runs so deep.
It's what we live for, to play in the best league in college football right here.
So close to the start of the season beginning. Earlier this week, the AP dropped its preseason poll. LSU ranked 11th behind 5 other SEC schools, Georgia, Texas A&M, Ole Miss, and Oklahoma. So 2 weeks away from seeing the Lane Train debut in Baton Rouge when the Tigers host the other Tigers from Clemson. That is one of 2 games in the early portion of their schedule that is going to be the Game Day Cruise featured game. So that one in Baton Rouge, week 1, at Ole Miss in the Grove, week 3. Swagu, do the honors here and give us the win-losses for LSU.
You look a little nervous.
First of all, the fact that we ranked 11 is the dumbest thing I've ever seen, okay? Listen, I've been locked in trying to get ready for this NFL season. I'm not going to waste time. Put the damn win-losses up there, okay? I ain't going through every team. Just put them up there. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, my
You got it.
goodness. Whoa.
Keep going.
Whoa, no, sir.
Whoa. Stop.
First
I
time we've
only
had
want to
somebody
talk about one.
One.
This one. This one right here is going to set the tone for all of the rest of the whole year, right? Because one, we know how much it's riding. We know the storyline and the narrative behind LSU and Ole Miss. But Ole Miss is actually going to be a really good football team. And I think you go into this game with what's at stake, and they're on the road in Oxford. I know it's going to be, Jordan going to be there. They're going to have their tents out with all of this great food and all of that. But Lane Kiffin walking into this building, my point is this, right? And truthfully, I'm being a little facetious, all right? But the reality is this. This is a true statement that I'm making about LSU. I've been thinking about this season. The amount of confidence coming out this game, if you go win it, is going to carry you the rest of the way.
Yep.
I don't think there will be no more of a statement game in college football than this one right here. And I think this team and Lane and what they've done this offseason is all leading to get to week 3, go into Oxford and get that done, and everybody else is going to be paying attention. I don't know if they're going to beat everybody on this schedule, y'all. Y'all know how I am. I hate predicting schedules during the season. But this one right here is going to determine a lot of what happens after. I truly believe that.
You know why this one's interesting? Because I think when people think about LSU, all you talk about is Lane Kiffin, Charlie Weiss, Sam Levitt, the offensive firepower. They brought back Blake Baker on defense. They returned a ton of talent there, and they brought their best linebacker, TJ Daugherty from Ole Miss, Prince Will Monmielen, their best pass rusher from Ole Miss. That defense, week 3, is not going to look like a brand new, it's not a new system. Like, they're going to be ready for Trinidad
and
and
young
T1
interior,
Lacey.
too. You know, I've been paying attention to these D tackles. They're supposed to be. Go ahead, Mark.
Well, Swag, you said they're going to be camping out at Ole Miss. They're going to be at the airport.
They be at the airport.
Waiting on Lane Kiffin.
It's going to be the most hostile. Absolutely.
They might be on the tarmac. They might be on the runway.
They might need to hire T Swift or whoever put the wedding together how to funnel him into that city without people knowing.
It's going to be, the security level is going to have to be probably the most massive we've seen.
Hey, but real talk, right now, everybody's watching. It says 12-0 up there.
Yeah.
What's going to happen?
Go to that Ole Miss game.
What happens
that
here?
determines the rest of the season. Are they winning it or are they losing
that Ole Miss game?
Yeah.
They win it.
Okay. So let's play that. They win this, confidence high. This is a team that started 11-0 last year. 100%. This is a really good football
100%.
team.
The thing I love about the SEC now, right, because we know what the Big Ten has done, and I've heard all the banter and conversation. The thing about I love about the SEC with these teams is it's just performance, man. It ain't that level of Alabama's talent or LSU's talent is just so much superseding. I know Texas has put together a team that looks on paper like the Monstars, right? And we expecting Arts to have a phenomenal year. But every game on here for Alabama, Texas, A&M are winnable games, regardless of who is ranked above them, in the SEC I'm talking about, or regardless of who's close to them in those standings. It's going to be a team on this schedule that we got right now that's going to assert themselves. And that ain't them going 12-0, but it's a realistic 10-2. It's a realistic 11-1 in certain circumstances where you could find yourself better than what you thought. And I love that we ranked 11. I really do.
Yeah.
I think the pressure is off. This team right here got the most pressure in college football this year. Texas got the most pressure in college football. Quarterback, obviously, he's all-world.
If you don't get it done in Arch's last year.
Everything you've done outside of him.
I think they lose one of these two.
I got you.
I think very well they could come in here and they could beat Ole Miss. I think if they do that, I think they might slip up against A&M. And vice versa.
Yeah.
Like, I just think the focus and the momentum is going to be crucial here. I think they lose one of these. Yep. I think they beat Texas. I predicted Texas' schedule yesterday. I think by this time, this offense is going to be absolutely rolling.
That's what I wanted from you, Jordan.
And if Sam Leavitt is healthy, people forget how good he was at Arizona State playoff, and I think he is a perfect fit for what Lane Kiffin. I was tired of watching the Arizona State film going, are they ever going to give this kid a layup? Everything is a play-action deep shot or he's running around.
Yep.
I'm like, the ball control of what LSU is going to give Sam Leavitt's going to turn him into a damn good quarterback, and I think they win this one. I think they find another loss somewhere. I think they go 10-2.
Okay.
So one of these, and I do think they slip up against an Alabama, an at Tennessee, somewhere that they maybe shouldn't.
Yep.
But I think they're a playoff football team at 10-2.
I'm with you, Jason.
Swagu, I respect that you're an LSU legend. I was in the Superdome when you won a national championship when you were the best player on the field. I didn't even, my parents didn't like either team, but my dad loved Bourbon Street, so we were in the house.
Hey, there we go.
We were in the house. So I get it. I get where you're coming from. But when I look at this game right here, game day in the house, Trinidad Chambliss is the best player on the field. I went to Miami.
Agreed.
That was a nightmare last year, having to defend Trinidad Chambliss. I still have nightmares. I still think about that last pass. Should have been completed in the back of the end zone, or it could have been PI, but not reviewable. We move. He might be, to me, the most dynamic player in college football. I think he might win the Heisman Trophy. So it's a loss here. It's a win here. It's a close win. And then, guys, I just like Texas too much. Texas wins this game, and so they end up at 10-2. In the playoffs.
Got a loss here. You got a loss.
No, win here. Loss here.
Loss at Ole Miss.
Loss here.
Yep. And loss at Texas.
Loss at Texas.
10-2. Yep.
I think Sam Leavitt's really good. And the other thing is, we talked about all the transfers. Like it or not, Lane Kiffin brought a lot of guys he knows. This is not going to be a new operation at LSU. Yeah. We found out during the playoffs. It's all the same coaches, a lot of the same players going.
Question for you. Football question for you and Jordan. How much of this performance from this quarterback was still associated with Lane Kiffin?
Well, here's the thing. Lane Kiffin hasn't called plays for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, that's the first thing. Everyone says Lane Kiffin. Charlie Weiss.
Okay.
No, Charlie Weiss went to LSU. Charlie Weiss is fantastic. Yeah. Obviously in the Lane Kiffin system, a disciple. John David Baker is not going to change the offense. Like, it's a very similar offensive system.
Got you.
So, yes, some of it was a result of you got an athletic kid that excels in the RPO game, and that's exactly what he was asked to do in that system. He's going to be asked to do the same exact thing.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Monster run game last year.
Oh, Kewan Lacey.
He back?
Yes.
He'll be a Heisman.
Yeah. Yes.
I can't wait for this one.
I think you need to be down at that one. You need to get a front row seat with the game day crew to get down there for that. You and me both. We'll do it.
Try to knock me off my feet, still standing with more money than I came with. Damn, took a loss, but I'm still up. Gambling man, betting all the chips that I got left.